Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn, and the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and for Chicago, DeRozan out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, then it's Green, and it's Levine in at the shooting guard. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings, others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here is Harden. The Bulls getting the bucket. Driving inside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Irving. Tate the pass to Levine. Kicks it to Green. To the inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Green.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
Harden outside. Second shot opportunity. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's DeRozan. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. KD against DeRozan. Irving for 3. Bean with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing them.
DeRozan dishes to Schroeder. Out to DeRozan. Green with a screen on Durant. DeRozan passes to Green. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Harden finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Aldridge. gets it to go from beyond the arc. Aldridge has got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Takes it out to Schroeder. Green with a screen for Schroeder. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Now, here's DeRozan. Harden missing his last shot. Green with a screen on Millsap. And Tate gets it to go. Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Irving looking for an opening. Here's KD. That shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's DeRozan. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. DeRozan's shot is off. Irving finds Millsap. Back to Irving. Pass to Harden. On deep. Green with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. DeRozan, a screen on Harden. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. Over Harden. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Back to KD. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Levine against Harden. There's the pass to DeRozan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Like one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Now, here's Mills. Guarded by Smart. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Dosunmu. Last game he had 13. Going inside. And the Bulls with another miss. Nets trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touched by Harden.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Bulls making a switch here. Schofield's checked in. Chicago leading by 3. And here is Dosunmu. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Here's Smart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here is Harden. His last outing with 20 points. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. Certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
The first one falls.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Harden hits them both. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the San Antonio Spurs.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Now here's Smart. Simonovic guarded by Harden. Here's Tate. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now, here's Tate. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Dosunmu. And again, Chicago, no good. Now here's Harden. He's guarded close. Counted.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. No problem for him.
Now here's Smart. They set the pick. Here's Dosunmu. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
Quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. Number 1, the Nets.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Sexton the pass to Griffin. Nets passing it around. Here's Harden on the wing. They set the pick. Throws it up high. Just fine on the clock. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots, and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Big man, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get down for the lovable.
And checking out the numbers for Bogdanovich. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Here's Schofield, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tate. Over Claxton. It's deflected. They get it back.
They just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Over to the wing. Now here's Mills, guarded by Smart. Takes it inside. Mills can't hit. Chicago leading. Passes it to Dosun. Pass to Schofield. Shoots over Mills. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out front, up 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
All right.
Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of covering for one another. And, I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Well, it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stopped.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
With the aggression they're showing early on, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Levine. Green is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Schofield in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Irving. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Schroeder against Irving. Aldridge trying to break free. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Green, no luck. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Only given up 2 points this quarter.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Schroeder. From deep three-point range, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Irving. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Schofield. Another shot. Durant with it. Picked up 24 points in their last one against San Antonio.
Well, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
Bean passes to Green. There's the dish to Schroeder. Green breaking loose, and it's Schroeder missing.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And there's the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Shots over Schroeder, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Levine, that's good.
Levine's such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 24 points in their last one against San Antonio.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And here are the Bulls now, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Pass to Schofield. Inside, here's DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Aldridge with a screen on Schroeder. And Irving launches it from deep. Rebound collected by Levine.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Irving. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted drifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's check in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Nicholas Claxton. James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Irving. Here's Schroeder. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Dosunmu, the pass to Tate. Smart on the wing. Simonovic, defended by Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the corner. Smart misses. Brooklyn leading by 4. Millsap kicks to Mills. Back to Millsap. Bangs home the trifecta. Millsap's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
The second effort, and it's good on the way up. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to Harden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it. And after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
Nets leading by 9. Now here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the shot goes down.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
All right, this section wants a free t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the lovable.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Irving. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Harden kicks to Millsap. Millsap sets the pick for Bogdanovic. Back to Millsap. Shoots over Tate. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Here's Griffin, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The fourth spot held by the Nets.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Bulls trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Schroeder with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Smart against Harden. Now Smart. Schroeder outside. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
I think if you're defending hard, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dosunmu. Sinks the 15-footer. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the night.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Harden can't hit. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with an intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
Let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year.
Here are the competitors for the dunk contest. High rises across the board. Any of these guys could be a good choice.
Obviously, it's a great lesson once again. Pretty much anyone who follows basketball is amazing what these guys can do.
And that about does it for us. Now for the good stuff as we get set to resume the second half.
What, we're not any good?
Ernie, we've been friends since 1989, but I resent that, Ernie.
We'll settle it off camera, one at a time. You first, Jet.
I'm sorry.
I was just playing, Ernie.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Kept alive. DeRozan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Over Levine. Aldridge trying to break free. Again, the miss by Harden. Bulls trail by 6. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Out to the wing. Rebounded by the Nets. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harden, and he drives in, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Tate, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Tate. And both free throws good for Tate. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. DeRozan against Durant. It's Harden with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 8 points for James Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Levine. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Who wants to be first? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable. Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And here we can check out the story for Kevin Durant.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Nets leading by 6. Harden bounce pass. Aldridge the pass to KD. Aldridge with a screen on DeRozan. Shoots over DeRozan. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. DeRozan surveying the D. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Green with a screen for Levine. It's good. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
Levine, an outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
Irving passes to KD. Irving a screen on DeRozan. And Durant, here we go.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are
they? Green with a screen for Levine. Over Aldridge. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
James Harden. That's his 2nd personal
foul. The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Schofield's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Harden. He's got 8. KD with it. Now Green defending. Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Jump shot is good that time. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Green with a screen on Irving. Kick out to Levine. Over Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few.
Taking 2 shots.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he makes the first.
You can tell Levine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up, but what he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And so Levine nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Irving passes to Durant. Irving sets a screen for Durant. Pulls up, high post, and that one off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 17 now.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
They grab their own miss. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Schroeder.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Harden finds Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for James Harden. Smart dishes to Levine. Back to Smart. Over Irving. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Griffin. And the pass to Claxton. Irving against Smart. Irving kicks to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Levine. He's got 10. Down low. Here's Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
The Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Mills, he's checked in for Irving. And so, Smart nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Durant. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 6. He kicks it to Smart. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mills. 13 feet away. Out left to the wing. Schofield passes to Smart. There's the pick. Driving in. Shoots over Griffin. And that one goes long. Nets leading by 6. Outside Durant. Outside Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 14. Driving the lane and finished off by DeRozan.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Griffin with the steal. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound, Nets. That one goes. Count it. Claxton's got 8.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Get up and get loud for the Lovables. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovables.
Tate, he's checked in for Chicago. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Marcus Smart. And a change for the Nets. Millsap's checked in. Bulls trail by 11. Kicks it to Schroeder. 1:05 left in the third quarter. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
Now here's Mills. Millsap passes to KD. Millsap a screen on DeRozan.
Bulls foul.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
.44 seconds left to play in the third. Millsap a screen on Schroeder. Mill. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Durant against DeRozan. Here's the screen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
DeRozan still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
KD looking around. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet out and he hits it. KD's got 10 points in just the second half.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Get out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Dosunmu is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Green in at the 5. Harden kicks to Millsap. Millsap sets the pick for Bogdanovic. Drives to the hoop. No good that time. Nice D from LaVine.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
To the left wing. Green with a screen on Harden. Here's Dosunmu. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Millsap finds Irving. And here's Harden. To the paint. Here's Millsap. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
The assist.
Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Green. He dishes it to LaVine. Over Harden. And the shot falls short this time. Brooklyn leading by 11. Passes to Irving. Back to Harden. Irving against Schroeder. Green with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Six on the shot clock. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tate. And there's the drive. Yes, that goes in.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
wants a free t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's the Nets now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Bogdanovich kicks to Aldridge. Levine against Harden. Outside Millsap. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Levine who brings it up to the Bulls. Tate, no good. Nets leading by 11. Bogdanovich looking around. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Back to Schroeder. Now the pass to Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Schroeder missing. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Irving with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Harden, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Schroeder. Green with a screen on Irving. The drive by Schroeder. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Harden outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed. Irving with a clean look and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
For 3.
Irving's got 5 points in the quarter. The Bulls shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Outside Levine. Poke loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Floor for the Nets, Kevin Durant.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 18. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Levine following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Green to the right side. Tate the pass to Levine. Passes it to Dosunmu. No good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Durant, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Levine against KD. For the 3. Levine's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Levine kicks to Tate. Back to Levine. Now here's Dosunmu. In the corner, Tate with it. Over Millsap, and it's sent back by Millsap. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Millsap, and it's Mills in for James Harden. Right side, Griffin. Back to Durant. To the middle. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Schofield. Clock at 6. Back to Schroeder. Looking to end the run. Mills with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Schroeder. Smart with this screen on Griffin. Zmanovic defended by Griffin. Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
It's stolen by Green. Smart on the wing. Covered by Mills. Smart passes to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Kevin Durant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Dennis Schroeder taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's deflected. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Schroeder, and he makes good on the layup.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
The pass to Irving. Over Smart, and it's Irving missing. Here's Schofield. He kicks it to Smart. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Schofield. Misses from close range. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
They don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with James Harden. James, this team adds on to its win streak. How important are nights like this as you move forward?
It was huge, man. We did an amazing job. We're continuing to get better offensively and defensively. Guys are stepping up, so we got a long way to go, but we're in the right direction.
It is not where you start, but where you finish. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.